back to the Neighbors Pod. I'm Julia.
I'm Hailey.
And we're doing some Am I the Asshole St. Patrick's Day themed.
So exciting.
Is that the way I should go about saying that? St. Patrick's Day is around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully there's some funny stuff.
I hope so. I didn't really look in depth to these stories, but...
There's always some nonsense going on.
Yeah, there's always something. It's a long one.
It's alright.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to bring my bag to a pub? I, male 22, went to Montreal with my two friends, Cindy and Sophie, both female 22, for spring break. I've known Cindy since preschool and Sophie since high school. We are now seniors in college, and this is our last spring break together before we move on to our post-grad plans and want to do a fun big trip together. We went there the Sunday before St. Patrick's Day until the Thursday of that week. Obviously, we went pub hopping on St. Patrick's Day. We had an Airbnb for the trip, and there were 3 rooms. Sophie and Cindy were getting ready in Cindy's room while I was in my room waiting for them. Then, Sophie came to my room and asked if I was going to bring my fanny pack, and I said no because I was only planning on bringing my phone, ID, and debit card because that's all I needed. She then went back to Cindy's room, and they talked, and then Cindy yelled across the hall if I was bringing my bag, and I said no, and I told her the exact same thing I told Sophie. Then Cindy said, "Can you just please bring your fanny pack?" And then Sophie said, "Yeah, it would be easier if we put all our stuff in there since it will be around your body. It'll be safer."
Ooh.
I still did not want to bring it because I don't want to get it dirty, and I usually take it off anyways when I sit down, and I don't want to forget about it and lose it.
Mm-hmm.
I told them no, and Cindy screamed, "Just bring the effing fanny pack."
Oh.
And at that point, I was in defense mode, and I screamed back, "I'm not bringing my effing fanny pack." This all happened in the hallway, and then they went back to Cindy's room, and I hear her say under her breath to Sophie, "He's bringing that damn fanny pack," and I went back to mine.
Back to his room.
Back to his room. After, Sophie asked if I could speak to them in the kitchen, and I said yes. She basically said that we need to figure this out, and that there's a lot of negative energy so far. Cindy did apologize for yelling at me, and me yelling back at her was deserved. However, Cindy and Sophie tried to explain to me that they wanted me to bring my bag because it, 1, hangs across my body and is harder for someone to grab, and 2, I'm the guy in the group and I don't understand the problems girls have when they go out. I responded by saying that I know I won't understand what it's like to be a girl at a pub, but at the end of the day, it's my bag. I don't want to lose it or get it dirty. If you want to pay me $40 for my Lululemon belt bag, I am more than happy to sell it off to you, but until then, you don't have any choice over what I choose to do with my bag. It also wasn't my idea to go pub hopping. I was perfectly fine with staying in and ordered pizza and watching a movie. At the end, Sophie decided to bring her purse, and I didn't bring my bag, and I got what I wanted by only bringing my phone, ID, and card. The rest of the night went perfectly fine, and it was not brought up again. But on the way back home, I did think, am I the asshole for not wanting to bring my bag in that moment because I could risk losing an over 15-year friendship?
Okay, this is what I have to say about this. The friend should have just held the fanny pack. If he didn't want to hold it, then he could have said to them, "You are more than welcome."
He didn't want them to get it dirty.
And I think that's an excuse.
Yeah.
Your fucking Lululemon bag?
Right.
You can throw that in the wash.
Yeah, you can.
It's nylon.
It's nylon. It doesn't get dirty. This is a ridiculous fight.
It's so silly. Wait, but also, that's hilarious because I've definitely been in that situation where my bag has been stuffed with things.
Yeah.
And it's fine. And in vice versa, where I've had my stuff in somebody else's bag, and I'm like, oh, thank God they have that bag. But also, if they didn't want to bring it that bad, we'd figure something else out.
Yeah, and she had to bring her purse, and it was fine anyway, so
yeah,
you were ready to bring your purse either way.
Yeah. I don't think he's the asshole necessarily, but he's making a lot of excuses, like,
yeah.
Don't say, oh, now I didn't want to go out, and they're dragging me out.
That's true, you're
in Montreal.
Yeah, right.
The fanny pack,
just
bro.
A stupid fight.
I've had my purse filled to the brim with, like, keys, AirPods.
That would stress me out. That would stress me out.
And you're trying to, like, zip. You know when you can't zipper your bag all the way? Or you're trying to get your wallet, and you're in a bar. There's a bunch of people around. So
I remember at graduation, the actual ceremony, we were all wearing dresses. None of our dresses had pockets, but I had my fanny pack. So literally under my gown, you could see a bulge of the fanny pack stuffed with everyone's phone.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think I had my fanny pack on graduation too.
Yeah.
They should really put pockets in those gowns.
They should.
It's about time.
It looks so terrible.
It would.
I don't think I'd get in that big of a fight over it. I'd be like, fine.
Yeah. I would have kind of
okay.
figured something out. He's
Why
bringing
can't
the
they
fucking
buy a fanny
fanny.
pack?
Yeah, they should.
They could buy one off the street in the city.
Literally. I wonder how much stuff they were bringing. They could have just done the same thing as
Didn't
him.
he say lip gloss, phone?
Yeah, I guess it might. Sometimes you can't fit that in your pockets. Depends.
This is a stupid argument, but I don't think he was an asshole.
No, just a little extra.
Yeah, their friends were being a little extra too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also talking shit while you're walking by.
Right across the hall.
Yeah.
He can hear you.
Just hash it out.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
At least he said the night went fine after that.
Yeah, to be honest. Hopefully they just forgot about it.
So crazy.
Can't let that one sit for too long.
No. Not the asshole.
No. Am I the asshole for leaving a bar crawl early without my girlfriend? I, 27 male, just got home about 45 minutes ago, and I'm currently dealing with my very pissed off girlfriend. We've been dating since November after meeting on Hinge. Every year the weekend before St. Patrick's Day, her friend from high school, Dean, has a birthday bar crawl. A lot of people go. There must have been like 40 people there. My girlfriend has known Dean since high school, and she even dated him for a bit. We are much older now, so it doesn't bother me. What bothered me is that my girlfriend basically barely talked to me the entire night. We got to the pregame around noon and went to the first bar at around 2 p.m. She kept running off with her friends, and I didn't know a single person there.
Aww.
These aren't friends she sees that often, so I've never met them before. I spent most of my time at the first 3 bars looking around for her. She was pretty drunk and hyper, and I know she was looking forward to seeing those friends, but it felt like she ditched me. I expressed to her that if she wanted to go without me, it would be okay, because I'm kind of shy and not great with large groups. She insisted that I go, however, so I did, only for her to not be around me most of the night. When it came down to go to the 3rd bar, I found her and told her I had an Uber coming back to my apartment, and she can come over when she's done. I said I didn't mind at all if she wanted to stay, but I was done and didn't really feel wanted. She tried to get me to stay, but I insisted that it was all good, I just wanted to leave. Now she's saying she's not coming over, and she's mad at me for leaving, even making snide remarks about how I didn't let myself socialize. Am I the asshole?
No! I feel so bad for him!
Yeah, I don't think he's the asshole, but it's just like...
He let so much go to just be there and be chill.
He did say that she was running around hyper. Would you chase after them?
Like, to keep up with her?
Yeah.
No.
Would
I wouldn't.
you just like retreat in the back? I would probably be annoyed.
I would be annoyed that I was convinced to show up if you knew that that's how you're going to be. And she knew she was going to be like that because she hadn't seen her friends in so long.
Yeah.
And he's literally like, so like, just let's hang out after.
But maybe she's like, oh, he's being dramatic.
She's being dramatic. I feel so bad for him.
There's a part of me that imagines myself sitting back in the bar and be like, oh my god, what a beautiful reunion. Like, even though I don't know these people, it's so nice to see them.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's the flip side of me being like, oh, this sucks. Like, I don't know anybody here.
Do you think he's being an asshole by expecting her to also focus on him?
I think she could have introduced him.
Yeah.
At the
And
very
you're going
least.
to the ex-boyfriend's party.
Yeah.
A little weird.
Mm-hmm.
But she's hanging out with the girls, which is fine.
Yeah. 40 people. I mean, you could find somebody to talk to in a group of 40 people.
Yeah, but they all know each other. It could be like a clique.
Yeah. But that's so many people.
And what if they took sides when they broke up?
Ooh.
And they're like, can't talk to her new boyfriend.
Good point. That is weird.
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't be going.
She shouldn't have convinced him to come.
Yeah, but then what if they're like, why didn't you bring your boyfriend? So many levels.
So many levels to this.
I don't think he's the asshole.
I would have left. If I was him, I would do the same thing, I think.
Yeah. But I wouldn't want people to be like, oh, Julia left because she can't hang. Like, she's not having a good time.
Yeah, but also, they're going to see each other once a year.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter that much. And then I just wouldn't go next year.
True.
They don't remember me.
That's a good point. I want somebody to do this.
I know, that's such a nice tradition.
It is.
I love that. Oh, he's not an asshole.
Yeah, he seems pretty easygoing.
And he seems like he's going to forgive her in 5 minutes. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this one's also about a party.
Okay.
About around St. Patrick's Day. Apparently, I didn't read the whole thing.
I love a party.
Title is Not Invited Back. I do pool parties on holidays, spring to fall. Everyone that has come knows it's happening each holiday, but I do send a group text just to remind. It's anywhere from 6 to 13 couples. The party is the Saturday after the holiday. Here's the thing. One couple divorced in December last year. I got along with both. He moved away, she still got an invite, was here for Valentine's Day by herself. St. Patrick's Day, she brought her new boyfriend. Oh my god, Sheldon 2.0.
Oh.
TBBT, Sheldon?
What Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. Oh!
I love him.
Yeah! Party is usually noon to 8ish p.m. As he spoited about everything. What? I need to define spoited if that's a real
people from.
Spoited. It's not a word.
Okay.
Okay, as you spotted about, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
As you spotted about everything in others' conversations, I could see the annoying going around to the point that people started leaving by 4 p.m.
Ooh.
Usually goes till 8 p.m. Last couple left by 5 p.m.
Wow.
Got texts from all saying they would not be back if he was going to be there. Basically, he ruined the day. May, Cinco de Mayo came. She didn't get an invite, but she showed up with him anyway.
Oh no.
Told her they were not invited because of him. I'm blunt, don't beat around the bush. Told him he had to go, but she was welcome to stay if she wanted to. She said if he can't stay, then she would leave also, so they left. And were the asshole for not inviting them back because of him.
That's kind of rude, though, if it's a tradition.
It was so bad that all the couples had to leave.
That's crazy. They should have just had, a conversation and said, listen, you cannot come if this is how it is.
How do you not know if someone's that annoying?
From the jump, I guess you can't, but for the future?
No, her.
Oh, I know. She must be into him. That's bad. That sucks.
And he's probably like, oh, they just don't like me because they liked her old partner, her ex-husband.
But if he's actually an asshole, then he might be so...
It sounds like he's just a nerd. Sheldon's not an asshole in the show.
But I think sometimes he's, condescending.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
That stinks.
I can't believe they got that annoyed they had to leave early.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe he just didn't stop talking.
I'm surprised not one person was like, yo, shut up. So what? The question is whether they should invite him again?
The question is, am I the asshole
if she doesn't invite him?
For not inviting them back because of him. Not inviting the girl, too. But the girl's obviously going to bring him.
Yeah.
So it's not inviting the both
But what
of
if
them.
she just shows up again?
It sounds like she will be.
Oh, God.
That's horrible. And...
you can't ruin the whole function.
Right. And that's been a tradition. It's so nice that he does that.
Yeah. Alright, he's not the asshole.
I don't think so.
Even though that's terrible,
it's
you have to do that.
Horrible conversation to have. What would you do? What if your best friend's husband was not even a wet rag. A wet rag you could keep in the corner. Someone that makes their presence known. You wouldn't tell him not to come. You wouldn't, and I wouldn't either. That's horrible.
Maybe somehow you could find a way to have the event on a day that you know he's busy.
Oh, that's so bad.
That's the only nice way.
My solution is to have a series of events planned. Get him a board game that he will eat up.
Yeah.
And let him own that section of the party.
But then nobody's gonna play with him.
Make it a one-player game.
Solitaire. He's playing Spider Solitaire in the corner.
Give him a job. People that like to talk just want a job to do. Let him be the moderator.
Yeah.
I don't know. Give him a mic.
MC. He'll be the MC.
Don't give him a mic.
Just amplify it. Dude, I have somebody in my family that is the version of this.
Oh.
And you just inevitably get trapped by him at least once at the function.
Happens.
It's okay though.
The friends also can be a little stronger and just be hey, gonna leave this conversation now.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if they're destined to be together, you're gonna have to deal with this.
Yeah.
So.
The beginning of this story reminded me of the book I'm reading, Happy Place, because it's a lake house that this one girl owns, and then every summer all the couples go there, but the premise of the book is that the one girl and her boyfriend broke up, actually.
Okay.
But they have to pretend to be together at the lake house, because the one main friend that owns the lake house is getting married.
Okay.
And she invited everyone there for the last time.
Yeah.
So I thought that's where this
That
was
sounds kind of good.
It's pretty good.
That's cute. Oh.
Would they be the asshole to not invite her? Yes.
I guess.
You can't do that's your friend. The
I
girl
said
is your
no
friend.
at first. But you made a good point.
You can't not invite them.
Yeah. It's so easy to be like, nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just don't invite them. But when you're actually in the situation.
Exactly.
Okay.
You let them go. Let them come, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the sake of maintaining the friendship. Am I the asshole for wanting to go day drinking with some friends for St. Patrick's Day? Just wanted to get some feedback on this situation I found myself in. I've been married for a few years now. My wife is pregnant with our first child, and she's due in a couple months. Some friends of mine invited me out for day drinking tomorrow. However, my wife isn't too happy. She thinks it's unfair that I get to go out to the bars and she has to stay home. I told her she can come, but she said no. I understand she doesn't want to be the pregnant lady at the bar, but does that also mean I don't get to see my friends?
You can see your friends any other day. Invite them over so your wife can be included. Don't be an asshole. He's being an asshole. That's crazy.
I gotta get these details right.
Is he kidding?
Yeah, but she's saying it's unfair that she has to stay home.
He doesn't have to go date with his friends. He does not have to.
This sounds like a familiar story.
He's married. Grow out of it. Literally.
Or, like, can't they just go to a place that is less...
Yeah, they could go to, like, a pub that has meals,
Yeah.
dining, and they could get a pint of beer.
Yeah.
He'll survive. Not saying that the wife needs to be included in everything, but, like, this is a stupid argument to have.
Yeah.
He does not have to go day drinking.
So come on, I just want to go with my bros.
Get over it.
I wonder how old they are. That's what I need to know.
They seem young. I would say
In their 30s?
Late, I was going to say 29.
Okay.
But yeah, 30s. Not mid-30s. I'd say early 30s.
If they're mid-30s, they gotta pack it in.
Even if they're late 20s, they have to pack it up. This is like time to grow up.
You're having a baby.
Yeah, you're having a baby. You got married. You signed away fun.
Oh my gosh. She could go, though.
No. She can't.
She doesn't have to
People
drink.
smoking cigarettes in the bar. Passing shots down a sticky table. The germs in a bar. Not safe for a pregnant woman.
Okay. You're looking out for her.
Yeah. She doesn't lose her husband. I'd be like, actually, get away.
We're done.
You need to get away from me.
I hope I never find myself in a relationship where I have to do that. Because that would probably drive me up the wall.
I feel like you'd be like, yeah, sure.
I don't know. I don't want...
If he, like, was not being such a brat about it, I'd probably be like, yeah, like, sure, go out.
Yeah.
But since he's like, I don't get to see my boys, then it's like, okay, this is now...
Yeah.
It's become a different argument, and for that reason, you're not going out anymore.
Yeah. Because he's being immature.
Yeah, grow up.
Okay. So he's the asshole.
He's a major asshole. He's being a brat. He's a brat.
I really want to see what the people say on this.
Yeah, let me know.
Ooh. Being a father includes making sacrifices.
People are going to say, this is his last chance to not be a father.
Yeah. Everyone's... Oh. Somebody says, not the asshole. It's one day to go out drinking. You don't have to spend every day with your pregnant wife. Do something nice to make up for her missing out.
Yeah, you could come home with flowers.
Yeah.
Or a chocolate clover or something.
This says, why not encourage her to do something nice while you're out? See a movie, get a pedicure, hang out with friends and family.
If he came with the plans and was like, here's a gift card to get your nails and toes done.
That would be nice.
Totally different situation we're dealing with.
So
get
true.
a facial. Get a mommy massage.
Ooh.
But he's not thinking that way.
No, never.
He could have had his way if he just planned a little bit better.
That would have been so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Good suggestion there.
Thank you. Be a great husband.
You would.
Okay. Last St. Patrick's Day, am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for being defiant with my manager? This happened back at my fast food job. This was written 8 days ago.
Oh.
It was nearing St. Patrick's Day, and I asked my boss if we were allowed to dress up. She said on the day of St. Patrick's Day, we could wear full-on green outfits, but the day before and the day after, we could wear small green things like buttons or bracelets. I asked her if green eyeshadow would count, and she said yes. Now, before I go any further, I just want to make this clear. Yes, I'm a dude, and no, I'm not gay or trans, but I do like to do things that are more effeminate, like makeup, for example. After she left, I went on my break and drove to Dollar Tree nearby and bought an eyeshadow palette with the color green.
Mm-hmm.
When I returned to work, I explained to the assistant manager and my shift supervisor, we'll say her name is Donna, that I was going to wear this for St. Patrick's Day and that the boss gave me permission. They were like, okay, that's nice. And I went back to the break room to start putting it on.
Oh.
Then I realized I had to clock back in from break, so I did. And from there, I tried doing my job as quickly and efficiently as possible in order to create a dead spot for myself so I could go back and finish.
Oh.
Donna noticed this and told me that I wasn't going to the break room to put on makeup. Keep in mind that this happened in front of everyone. I told her I had to finish since it was only halfway done, and she demanded that I go to the bathroom and take it off. I said, no, I'm not going to. Why should I? The boss told me I could. Apparently, I was doing this to get a rise out of her because I'd wear it there but not at a parts store. I told her I applied for one before this all happened. I assured her I wasn't and that I just chose to dress up this way for the holiday. Besides, not every place will let you dress up. Donna then called me stupid because I said St. Patrick's Day was a holiday and tried gaslighting me by saying my boss did not give me permission when I later remember the conversation as it wasn't that long ago. She didn't believe me and said she was going to call. I said, okay, fine, go ahead and call her because she's just going to tell you the same stuff I am. Sure enough, she did, because when Donna approached me after going off the phone, I asked her what she said and she replied, go put your makeup on, Taylor. Admittedly, I did get a little attitude with her, and I said, thank you. Maybe next time I tell you something, you'll just take my word for it.
Uh-oh.
While I was in the break room finishing up, I faintly heard her say, we're gonna end up on Facebook. Was I the asshole?
Okay, this is what I have to say. I think it would have been a whole different situation if he just waited to put the makeup on.
Right.
You didn't have to do it that day.
No.
And also, let's say he showed up the next day with the eyeshadow done. I'm sure it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's like leaving to go, it's not fully finished.
Yeah. It's like my teacher told me I could leave the room.
Yeah.
She said St. Patrick's Day wasn't a holiday. It sounds like she just had a problem with Taylor in general.
Yeah. But it's a week before. They said
a day before you could do it.
A day before and after.
Yeah.
So you're not a week before.
So now you're pushing what you were just granted permission to do.
Yeah. So I feel like
he didn't have to go on his break to get the makeup at the Dollar Tree.
No. And then leave again.
Yeah. It's like he wanted to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted the attention of being yelled at. Perhaps.
Maybe.
It's like such a stupid fight.
It is a stupid fight. And obviously he doesn't get along with that manager.
Yeah.
So it's like...
He's just really passionate about it.
You know when you just want to bother your manager? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. When he says that it was halfway done, I'm imagining one eye done.
Me too.
And I, as an employer, would have a problem with my employee having one eye done.
Yeah. But it was his, like, middle person. It wasn't even his main boss that had a problem.
Yeah.
His main boss was like, yeah, sure.
Like,
Next week, you can.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, well. That was a weird one to end
This just reminds me of my old job, like the bullshit stuff that we would do.
And him, like, working faster so he could finish his makeup.
Yeah. I mean, if he's getting the work done.
Yeah.
Technically. It's not really impeding on the tasks. No, still. There's always... My old boss would say there's always something that could be done.
And it's his other eye. Those were all our Am I the Assholes for St. Patrick's Day. If you have any fun stories or experiences, please comment them. Our, like, prime years were taken by COVID, I would say.
True.
Going St. Patrick's Day bars.
Yeah. But I feel like there's still some fun...
There is.
Fun stories for St. Patty's.
So yeah, have a safe St. Patrick's Day. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, neighbor.